Welcome back, ladies and gents. Today we're going to learn the guitar solo to the song Lay It Down by Ratt. Let's start off with part 1. So in part 1 we're starting off with a slide onto the G string 5. From there we're playing 7-8, vibrato on the 8. We move on to the B string. We bend it 2 times. And at the height of the second bend, pick it again to release the bend vibrato. So right here we have 5 on the G string, 5 on the D string. This is palm muting on the 5 and 8 on the D, and then playing 7 and sliding onto 3 on the G string, vibrato. Alright, it's time for part 2. Part 2 is a pretty cool section. Very rock and roll. So let's take a look. We're starting off with a bend on the B string with our ring finger on the 11th fret, holding on to the 8 on high E and letting that ring out together. You bend that twice, or you pick them both twice. Then you have this cool part. It's pretty simple. We're barring the 8th fret on the high E and B string, playing 8 on high E, B. Then we're moving on with our ring finger onto the B string 11, go on to the G 10, back to 8 on the B. From there you start palm muting. Once you hit that first E note 8, from there you start palm muting. So from there it's pretty simple. We're just stacking the notes on top of each other. Take a look. So we ended right here on the 8. From that 8 on the B, we're doing 8 on the G. From there, we're going to, with the ring finger, 10 on the G. On top of that, 10 on the D. Then go back to G, 8 on the G, stack 8 on top of that on the D. Then vibrato on the D G string. It's a pretty old school lick pattern. Let's take a look. We're bending first on the 11th fret on the B string. From there we're picking 8 on high E, pulling off 11 to 8 on the B. We're bending 10 on the G string. During that bend we're barring the 8 B and E string with our index finger. And we're picking B and E 8 and letting it ring out together. From there we're going to pull off 11 to 8, 10 on the G, back to 8 on the B. Then we're going to legato, pulling off 11, 10 to 8 on the G. Now it's time for part 3. Here we're starting off with a palm mute on the D string 10. We're alternating 10 on the D and G. So palm mute, 10 on the G, palm mute on the D, and then twice 10 on the G. From there we have this cool little legato section that's sliding from the 10 to 11, slide back to 10, pull off 8. Goes by pretty quickly. So after that legato, we're ending on the 8. We're gonna pick 10 on the D, 10 on the G, go to 8, go to 10, slide to 12, 13 on the B, back to 12, and then 13 twice, vibrato. Now it's time for the last cool, badass section in the solo. The final lick. So right here we're alternate picking on the high E string, 15, 13, 11. And then we're picking 15, 13, 11 again on the B string. From there we're bending 14 on the B string, also picking 11 right there, letting them ring out together. You're bending it 3 times. Then we have the following part. That's 11 on high E, 15 on the B, 11 on the B. Then we go to 15 with our pinky on the E, 11, 15, 13, hop back to the B string, 15, 11. So right there we're bending 14, 11 again, twice. We shift 1 fretboard lower, that's 13 on the B, 10 on the high E, bend. That's it for this week's solo, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. You can subscribe to stick around for more content, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace out.